I don't flex enough?
Morning, nerds. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I messed around with my buttons on my stream deck, so now I'm super confused on where things are. I managed to find the mute button because that's pretty easy. that one's pretty easy. But good morning, guys. Hello, hello. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back. My hands are still a little bumpy. Still a little weird. But hello. We were talking about anime yesterday. I decided to drink out of my my UA cup today. But hello, Nostalgia, how are you? I'm excited to get back into Frozen Wilds today. I almost said Frozen Wastes. I'm excited. I hope you guys are well. What's today? Wednesday? So middle of the week. Hope your week's going great. Looks like it's actually kind of chilly out today. I wore glasses. Oh, Stevie wants to say hi. Come here, Stevie. Come here. She just wants to stick her face in the cup. Come here. Come on. No, that's coffee. You don't want that. No, that's coffee. You don't want that. You don't want that. Anywho, yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? She was super rowdy this morning. Ridiculous. She's been making me nervous, so we put the ACs in, but she keeps like trying to climb up on the ACs, which are in the windows, which are on the second floor. I'm afraid she's like gonna either push it out and go with it, or like just push it out accidentally. it's kind of scary. So I'm always like, Stevie, no, get off of that. Oh, I actually haven't yet. No, I mean to. It's been a busy week. Hey, excuse me. So far. No. Hi, Alexa. Good morning. I recorded Final Fantasy last night, and I had a coffee mug filled with water. And after I was done recording, I got up to go like do whatever, and I came back. She was drinking out of the water in the cup. So I think now whenever I have a cup on the desk, she thinks like there's like water in there for it. Let me look this up real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Patreon now has features crowdcast integration, so setting up a live stream is easy, making a standard post. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of stuff like after show reactions is creating a TV show reaction. Patreon, copyright. I have to like look into this a bit more, I think. For sure. For sure. Because it's just, yeah, how, if there's a paywall to get behind something, so you'd be double interested in seeing that. So yeah, I'm not sure what the paywall would be. Well, no, so you have to, it's not like YouTube or anything like that where it's like a search engine, and then when something gets posted, they're probably notified because it's some sort of algorithm. There's like a bit of a paywall, right? I think I'd be more worried about like the actual intellectual property of the television show being. But it's like I'm providing commentary. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Then I'll have to like figure out a way to edit it down. The problem is when am I gonna have time to do this? You know, it's almost as if like if I didn't stream, I'd have more time. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do that. Oh, that stinks. That's too bad. That's too bad. That's too bad. Lexa, how are you this morning? Actually, let me turn the fan on real quick. Turn the fan on. I just need like a little like air. I'm wearing my World of Warcraft t-shirt today. I went all in on Blizzard apparel. I've got a Overwatch sweatshirt. I've got 2 Overwatch t-shirts. I think. Soldier 76 and Lucio. I've got 2 World of Warcraft t-shirts. And like I've been barely playing their games. barely. I played some Overwatch yesterday. It was actually a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I had a pretty sweet play too. I uploaded it to YouTube. I was pretty excited about it. It's unlisted, but I'll post it anyway. How about you copy? It was pretty fun. But yeah, guys, I hope all is going well today. I was going through some of my videos yesterday. Not my videos, I'm sorry. Video photos that I like snipped or something like that for thumbnails, and there was like a ton of Birth by Sleep things. It was really cool. He even worked on the new version of the main theme for the sequel until that's so like his whole life, you know, until once Digimon started, was kind of centered around it. It seems. What do you say we jump in? I kind of want to get it. I kind of want to get an early start. Plus, I haven't like even started up the software. I've been playing around with those shorts. On YouTube? I don't know. I'm not sure how I like them. Apparently they've been around since February. I think I only just got access to them, and you can't access them through the studio app. They're like in the actual main app of YouTube, and I barely go into that because all my interaction with YouTube is done through the studio app. Yeah, I love the animation. So it's really cool to get like connected to the content creators and stuff like that. That stuff, like that's why like I did like Blizzard. I do like Blizzard, but I loved Overwatch, World of Warcraft for like people like Chris Metzen, Overwatch for Jeff Kaplan. Like these are people that like did, you know, updates, and they just seem like really genuine people. Like I'm super thrilled because I used to read a lot of Christy Golden's books, like as I was getting into World of Warcraft, and then she got hired on as like a writer, like for the dev team. So that's like, I was like, geez, man, that's super cool. So it's like it's really neat to like get kind of involved with like the creators themselves in the properties that you enjoy. So like I've really been enjoying Final Fantasy 14. I haven't really delved into like the content creators so much. But like even like Taron Gregory, I love Taron Gregory. He seems like a really nice guy. He was like cinematic director, now part of the development team for World of Warcraft. you can see like there's so his name is Taron Gregory. There is a character named Taron Gorefield, or Gorefiend from like Burning Crusade era. It's like, okay, like that guy's name is kind of influenced. It's like there's a little bit of a part of them in the game now. It's kind of neat. One of my favorite things about Digimon is if I saw a tweet a couple years ago for someone who visited Japan and their photo was like the exact same shot as the anime from 1999. It's crazy how accurate they were. That's cool too. Alright, so... Excuse me. Ugh. Apparently I missed another... Apparently I missed another point. Sorry, it was loading up. Yeah, it was like some random street, but looked the same 20 years later in real life as in the anime. That's cool, and it's actually really cool for the fan too, because like it's maybe it could be something that's like not really that like that important, maybe like not an important scene or anything like that, but people like really identify with it. So when they see it like in real life, it's like, oh my god, what's going on over there? That is pretty cool. Have you ever seen the anime movie Your Name? Alright, so we got that one. Yep. Although that says 1. Didn't it say 2 before? Yeah, so we got data point 1. Look in the window of the buildings? I'm saying, is it this building or the buildings before? Like later on. Because I don't think this building has any windows. There's just this one building here. Just use the radar. Oh, there's a tall neck here. Speaking of radar. I think before you cross the bridge? Oh. Up here? We already got... So there's already a data point. I already got the data point over here. So unless there's another one somewhere, which doesn't seem like there is. There's nothing on my radar. So I'm gonna go across the bridge now. There's nothing over here on my radar. Then we'll go up here. What is this? A badger?
Forget about traveling light.
I doubt I need a badger skin. If I do need a badger skin, I can always get another one. We can always get another one. Alright, so we'll look over here now. Emissions Joyride. Okay, girl, you are never going to guess what happened on my way home last night. First thing I heard, this sound like a herd of killer bees escaping out of a tin can. Then there was this weird light through the trees. I totally was hoping it was aliens, but nah, it was one of those old blue spectrum LEDs. Looks super creepy in the snow. As I got closer, I heard some Yahoo letting out some weird guttural man shriek, as if he were doing some more, some macho primal scream therapy, you know, with like 1,000 RPMs between his legs. Jesus. Said Yahoo was none other than Dodd Blevins, our new director of security, or whatever his $20 title is. He was actually riding an old snowmobile. They're like 1,000 times more polluting than a combustion-era car. My expert professional opinion, Blevins is a grade A douche canoe. Oh, I love that. I love saying douche canoe. I decided not to sick the security bot on his flabby rear. After all, he's practically our boss for the next 2 weeks. But Shells, you might want to take a break. Wait, ugh, I can't talk today. Ever, really. My eyes, though, are having a hard time adjusting. You might want to take a bathroom break now, because you're going to lose it when you find out what I did instead. I was standing right near one of the trail signs, and I could tell Blevins was headed for me, so I reprogrammed the sign to swap directions between Fairy Falls and Purple Mountain. Wicked, right? You never get a snowmobile up there. I hope he bailed out hard and had to walk back to the lodge. Guess I'll be filing my very first incident report, right? Before the whole thing shuts down forever. I could let it slide like usual, but then where's the fun? Shells, where is the fun? L. Laura Vogel. Woo! Sometimes my eyes have a hard time adapting to like the motion and stuff this like early in the morning. All right. So it's almost like tedious to focus. So I think we got all of them in the area. I forget about the radar sometimes. It's right there in this, like, the top of the screen, but sometimes I forget. Looks like we got everything. So let's press forward.
Somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Can I go the... No. Alright, let's enter in.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the dip?
That's cool. I like the lighting in here. That's pretty neat.
Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing? Another holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. The lock positions. Helpful.
But they're offline until I find another thingamajig. Hey, there's somebody down there.
And there's our troublemaker. Doesn't seem to be as good at getting out as he is at getting in.
I love the audio one's better.
Alright, so okay, like, how do we want to start this farewell thingy? We might be the last Saskatchewan people to ever see this place. Yeah. Hence, so.
That was tough to hear. Dear Nobody, as far as I can tell, that's who's going to read this. Those spooky guys showed up today with that creep Levins to take measurements of our workstations, and next week they start installing Faro servitors to do our jobs. Bye-bye, Shelly. Bye-bye, Laura. See you never. Hope you enjoy basic income. God, it's going to be weird to say goodbye to this place. When Quentin and I split, this was all I had. Thank God for a job where I could sit at a panel and press buttons and cry all day. Which I think is why we're doing this. Hiding the tapes of our rehearsals in the dam. These tapes are our memories, our ghosts. Through them, we get to haunt this place, keep it human in some small way. This control room was where I was sitting when Laura came in dragging an old practice amp with a guitar behind her. Shells, she said. Girl, so I was looking at schematics for this place, and I found the perfect practice space. The acoustics in this place. Seriously bonkers. Like echoing through the entire valley kinds of bonkers. Legit, you're going to soil yourself when you see it. I remember asking, practice space? Peace, Shelly. Peace.
I could use my focus to look around. Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. How did this happen?
Cloudbot.
Anything my focus could reveal.
Yep.
These wires must run to the power source.
Alright, so
That Oseram
pry this door
forced
open.
his way through here.
Anything in here?
Are you all right?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. The forge gone cold. But nope, nope. Not old Gildan.
You're welcome. Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood. So
A
I
little.
pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. When the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking
A mirror?
glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes, I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long. Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got two hands. I've got two hands. Perfect. My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't
Guys.
you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Funny.
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water,
Quite by accident.
and then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gildan. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
All right.
With quarters, no way I'd be able to swim.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
Is it across? Oh. I'm gonna have to go up though, right? Maybe.
You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the clan. Stone ruin.
This place is neat. I'm telling. It does give me Last of Us vibes though.
stagnant water. Charming.
Anything in there? Nope. All right.
Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin!
On
What's
it.
this do? Over emergency ladder? We'll do that afterward, I think. Right?
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
All right, now lock it in place.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate!
To the second gate. So let's push this ladder down, right? Oh, he's gonna do it. Okay.
A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl.
This whole bottom's rusted. I would be super careful.
And no further.
Just like it looks like you just step on it, it would crumble.
I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us. How are we gonna get up there?
Who knows? I see a data point though.
That rickety rusting platform. We'll find that.
This is gonna be fun. Oh, okay. Okay. Was I supposed to do that?
Nice jump. Nice. What am I saying? That was stupendous. Never
Not too
seen
much
such
already.
absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
I was gonna say this is kind of Last of Us vibes. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4! Caught sellouts and runaway cowards! Wait, see, I forgot the words. Shells, we started off so strong and then it all just imploded. Well, that's sort of my MO. No. No heavy stuff. Switching gears. Band-Aid. We need one.
Damn family. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Corporate sellouts and runaway cowards. Hold on, cut it. I forgot the words. Dude, Shells, we started off so strong, and then it was just all imploded. Well, that's sort of my MO, so... Nope, no heavy stuff. We're switching gears. Band name, we need one. Dear Nobody, when I took this job, we had to watch this training holo, and I remember probably 2% of the actual holo. At some point, the holo welcomed me to the damn family, and I felt like AJ, that was such a missed... And I felt like AJ that was such a... Wait, what? I'm sorry, never mind. It's not AJ. It's a hyphen. Not a hyphen, but a thing. And I felt like A, that was such a missed opportunity because they could have called it a damily and chose not to. And B, the idea that I would ever think of any of my coworkers as family was pretty ridiculous. But then one day I looked up and automation had whittled 6 people down to just Laura and I was signing papers to dissolve the family I thought I had. And suddenly my last coworker, with her faded tattoos and perpetually arched eyebrows, was telling me jokes and making me listen to bands I'd never heard of, and cheering me up when I cried. Things were really good when it was just the two of us. We used to have these theme days. One time, the sluice skates were open. We've heard about that name before. Were open, and we set up beach blankets on one of the catwalks in the intake tower and battled around this inflatable beach ball I had in my apartment for some reason. Laura messed around with the emergency PA and patched in a bunch of classical surf rock songs. We even put sunscreen on the bridges of our noses. Laura called it the in the concrete beach party. That's funny. When Laura brought up band names, I knew pretty much right away that that was gonna be our name. Concrete Beach Party. It was never really any other choice. That's cute. Wait, so we heard about... there was another data point that talked about the sluice. Right? I've never seen such disregard. I mean, may I point you to a couple clips from yesterday? Shall I point you to a couple clips from yesterday? Alright, how to... oh, I was like, how are we going to get up there? That was completely by chance. I just bumped into that and it started carrying me.
Oh, you're close, girl. Just spring across the gap.
Just spring across, he says. Yeah.
Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Alright, find a path to the
Now,
other
we've done
side.
this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
I can set up the same way on this side. I should look for an access.
Oh, he said that? Yeah, I was totally not paying attention to what he said. I was too busy yelling.
This is my sort of delve. Thousand little problems to solve.
I love how he talks to himself while we're just kind of like running around. Oh. What's in here? Am I supposed to go that way? Yeah, I am. Never mind. That's the way, Miles. This is seriously, this is just like reeks of tetanus and infection.
Gildan.
Nothing over here?
Ugh. Gonna have to run my boots dry.
Probably.
Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
So where's our valve?
Working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Yeah, the bridge. Look for a counterweight. I think that'll do it.
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
What?
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan. I need to get up higher. I'll climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much
What?
I do
Are
now.
you crazy? Which one did we climb up, though? Oh, my God.
Jump straight to the counterweight from here. And I could climb higher, but that.
Dude, she is nuts. Hell down.
Going down.
Can you believe? It's funny. So, how much does Aloy weigh? all 110 pounds of her were enough to trigger the rest of that counterweight.
Almost low enough to jump.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
Got it. We're good
It's
to go.
loose.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap.
Yeah, I'll admit that was pretty cool.
Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Is it Snap Maw?
It's a snap maw. Very, very big snap maw.
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big.
Just
You're fine.
stay out of the way.
You're fine. I could have used these. Blow up! Oh, careful. How's your face? Oh no! Classic Miles move. Well, I see it more as it was heavy enough already, but it got stuck, so you kind of needed to nudge it. I guess it was just the force at which she came down. It didn't seem like it was enough. She kind of lightly rappelled down on top of it. Like they could have had her rappel and then do like a little hoppy hop. You know?
Snap maw. It's a snap maw.
It's a snap maw.
Very big snap maw.
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big.
Just stay out of the way.
Moves fast when it wants to. Do. And kaboom!
Tell me when it's dead, would you?
It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't look.
So how am I supposed to get? How am I supposed to get down? Huh. Fall was you were saying careful, and then you almost fell like 3 seconds earlier, and then you just rolled off. Yeah, that sounds like something I would do. sounds like something I would do. It's because I did it. I did that. And down we go. Alright, let's go find the snap maw. I like how most of my clips from this game are me dying.
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but
Shells, we're not focusing.
never mind. To the storage room.
Okay? We're
To
not
the
even in
spoil.
band meeting. Sort of counts as practice, right? Merch. We need merch.
Merch.
Stickers! You're not a real band until someone vandalizes government's property with a sticker.
Colleagues, I have been asked to remind you that conversations determined to be irrelevant to servitor training are discouraged.
What were you saying about vandalizing government property?
Data points. Dear Nobody, we spent an hour plastering our stickers all over that servitor. Well, I say stickers. They were sticky notes from my desk. We stole the presentation and design of other band logos, drawing little skulls and lightning bolts and broken hearts around the name. It's not like we had any actual work to do. When this began, we were told we'd be the on-site advisors going through the motions of our duties so the servitors could mimic our actions, but the government creeps, corporate creeps, same diff I guess, mostly ignore us or yell at us for getting in their way. The robo-scab's weird oval head kept swiveling toward us, and it kept asking, "Hello, is this relevant to my training?" As we tried to duck out in line of sight, ruining its chrome finish and with sticky notes and shushing each other's giggles. Afterward, Laura stood in front of the thing and goes, "Servitor, this is very important. This is how you greet Blevins, okay? It's a sign of immense respect." I mean, will the servitor actually give Blevins the finger? Probably not, right? But a girl can dream. Screw that man, Shelly. I just imagine this servitor, like, after they have left, just, like, acting like them. Just, like, being a complete degenerate. Playing musical instruments all by themselves. I think we got everything here, spinning around. I don't see anything on my radar. Let's go open this up.
We drained enough water for what we need to do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam.
Well, others don't. I don't know. It might have to do with... Yeah, I don't know. It might have to do with where they were
Pipes,
created.
Valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here. Sure are a lot of valves. I should check my focus first. My focus
Like for-
could find something I've missed.
For instance, are your clips not playing and somebody else's clips are? Because the one I posted yesterday plays. I don't know. Maybe it takes a bit. Yo, Shelly, I'm trapped in servitor hell over here. Got in this morning, and as usual, that one half-baked chrome dolt was bumping up against the locked entry door in the reservoir room, moaning about requiring entry into the totality of the facility. Between its robot voice and those weird grindy sounds that Limbs makes, the acoustics reminded me of a track from one of the less accessible German post-punk bands. Post-punk? I've told them every night the pipe network decouples so that the reservoir can refill, and every morning it has to reset manually. All you have to do is turn the valve thingy so that the water flows directly to the pump. The rest of the servitors seem to get it, but this guy won't stop bugging out. I mean, I know we're supposed to be the on-site advisors, but this is getting ridiculous. Do I have to scratch the instructions into their stupid shiny faces?
All right. Time to get the flow going to the right place.
Whoa.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry. I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
All right, let's see if I can figure this out.
That didn't help. The water can't pass through.
Okay, yeah, I see.
You got a competent mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan.
Oh no, I have to have the water. There we go.
This job demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it? I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness.
Right?
I honestly don't know where we're going with this. I'm just moving stuff.
There, that should do it. I should head back.
Look at Miles, so smart.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
The door's open. Guessing it's sealed because of the flame.
That luck? It wasn't luck. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. Sometimes I have a mind for puzzles, okay? I just have to look at something for a second and I can do it. It wasn't luck. Yeah, I'll admit the time the part I got tripped up, I say tripped up, was over here, and I was like, wait a minute, am I actually doing this right? Because I didn't know where we were actually going. I was like, I have to get to the other side at some point, but I don't know where that is. I know what I literally said, but sometimes I say that stuff because I don't want to seem like an idiot. But in my mind, I have a plan. That way, if it fails, then it's like, hey, I didn't know what I was doing. So get off my back about it. Oh, what's down here? It'd be nice if you could, like, swim underwater. That'd be a cool, immersive thing. Immersive.
Ugh, it stinks down here.
You smell that? Smells like a Ford-side morning in the claim.
Drummer's weapon coil.
Looks like that's everything. We should head back up with Gildan.
See? Check this out. We could just bang on this pipe, you know? Could we sample that or? Totally. Like, what about after the... sorry. Just a sec. Laura? I need to take a break. Laura? Hey! Laura!
Dear nobody, I feel embarrassed. Oh, first off, did you see how fast I went through that? Clearly, I had an idea what I was doing. Sometimes I just play the dummy, okay? Sometimes, but in actuality, I think I know what I'm doing. Dear nobody, I feel embarrassed now thinking about following Laura out of the pump station like a kicked puppy, wondering what horrible thing I might have done until she threw herself into the room and shut the door behind her and just screamed. The fear of abandonment is weirdly self-centered because it presupposes that little old you are filled with such immense destructive power that you're capable of driving every person you care about away. Anyway, at the bottom of the dam, with her on one side of the door and me on the other, she told me that the metallurgic had bought her mom's house, her whole neighborhood, in fact, out from under her to build a new server farm. Oh, God, I don't even like that house, she said. I don't even like Indianapolis. I hated every minute I spent in that city as a kid. When they told us we'd have to leave the dam, I went back to my apartment and I sat on my bed and I prayed to God I don't even believe in that I wouldn't have to move back home. That I wouldn't have to show up at my mom's front stoop with a suitcase and a bunch of stupid excuses. She was trying not to sound like she was crying, but she sounded like she was crying. I guess I got my stupid wish, huh? I asked her where she'd go, and she laughed. Where else could she go? Back home to help her mom pack up the house? To move with her into whatever dank little room, one-room hole metallurgic's displacement grant will allow them to afford? I think I could have dealt with being one of those losers who celebrate their 40th birthday living in the house they grew up in. But now I don't even have to. I have that, rather. I had no idea how to make her feel better, so I just sat on the other side of the door, and I started singing the song we were working on, the one about being the last two girls on Earth, and eventually she started singing along. Love, Shelley. That's cute. Alright, did I get everything? I know we have to go the other way, but I just want to see what's...
So, as we circle back around to the matter of the supply room...
Oh, come on.
Would you look at that? Ha! You've drained this place completely. Could be that this old ruin is hiding a few more secrets down below. Of course, that storage room still awaits our perusal.
Great. Even the story itself is like that little like
almost there.
the Shelley and Laura story is even giving me like Left Behind,
Soon
Last of
I'll
Us
hold the
vibes.
looking glass in my hand, just like Mom and I used to.
Hey. I hope this guy finds Looking Glass, because that would be really sad. Alright. Turn counterclockwise.
What?
Up.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl?
Down. Up. And... left.
I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that.
Farewell tour.
I mean,
Where is it? Where did it go?
together, what? Maybe 2 more times? Nah, shucks. Farewell tour! Reunion tour in like 6 months. Bands do it all the time. For our adoring fans, it's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelley. We could practice in holospace.
Could have sworn I saw one in here.
Dear nobody. We got in a fight, Laura and I. After practice, we went out for drinks. There's this row bar downtown Cody, so we called an auto car and shuttle over. We're the only people there. With the park closing, Cody's becoming a ghost town. The more we drank, the more passive-aggressive our banter became, snowballing out of control, metastasizing in an empty air between us, and then, before either of us really knew what was happening, we were yelling at each other. I kept thinking, like, I'm not abandoning her, she's abandoning me, and I guess she was probably thinking something similar. We got quiet for a while, drank more, eventually Laura ordered an autocar, and we piled into it, slid as far from each other on the other back seat as we could. Arms crossed, staring out the window, and then I heard myself talking. Screw it, I don't care if you stay in touch with me. I'm going to stay in touch with you. Whether you like it or not, you're not getting rid of me, ever. Laura looked at me, and for what felt like ages, I thought she was going to start yelling, but then her hand crept over mine, and we just sat there together. Bottoms up. Cute. It seems like there was maybe a bit more going on. Perhaps.
Okay.
Power cell.
Let's fix the panel and shut this place down.
Not two delves in a row.
Maybe I should not have done that.
I know, I saw.
Can't carry more.
Like the echo shell, because I love the echoes. All right, dude, let's go.
Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I would... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Gildan.
How do you make
Must
mirrors?
be.
Isn't it just
Oh, well.
heating
Much
glass?
as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
I like him. Poor guy just wanted something to remember his mom by. Punch it.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge. Ha! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gildan.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds
I
like
think
the
he
basement's
can see
right
the
out there.
hollow locks.
Maybe I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? Whew, you're braver than me. But there was no question of that.
Anybody can see the hollow locks. He didn't know how to open them. He didn't he wasn't we can see like how the power is converted and stuff like that.
These wires
But like
must
the
lead to
actual
power source.
circles, like that light up, anybody can see those. You don't need a focus for that, because we're not in focus mode when we see that stuff. Oh shit. Thank God for this shield, man. Jesus. Right, Stevie? Yeah, you get it.
Water's lower. And going by that sound, I think Aloy's already at the den.
Go to the overflow basin. She's cold. Yeah, I know. You locked out of your building. Yeah, he just didn't know what she was doing with her hands, because he was like, he didn't know how to access them. Oops. He can't because he asked Aloy why she was tickling the empty air like that. Yeah, because there's still a light there.
Sounds getting louder.
You have to be able to see them without the focus, because we don't have our focus. We're not doing this. We're not scanning while we're opening up those things. Somebody's banging around on something. I think I might just kill these guys.
Start.
Hi, Stevie. It's alright, it's alright. Man. I need to get out of this water. Get high ground. I want them to go away. That's what I wanted. Boom. What does corruption do for them? Yeah, one of them's... They were all together, then he runs away. Who are you guys? Who are you guys? The Great Hunt. I don't remember that ever being stated if it just worked when then you have to access everything. Oh. And boom. That's 2. You don't have to activate the focus to see the hololocks? Yeah, the merchant. Good call. Good call. I don't know. That's a good question. I personally don't think you needed to have the focus at all in order to unlock stuff in a building. Somebody go start the game back up again. Because Lexa might be right. I don't know whether or not she found the focus before we saw any of the locks in like the first part of the game. All right. I'm trying to light these canisters on fire. Being a pain about it. I think both of them are lit. We found the focus first, but we didn't come across the locks beforehand. Yeah, because the data points you have to access with the focus. That's not the same. Hi, Rhea! Good morning. Yeah, she picked up the focus and all the computers in the Halo locks turned on. Good question. Good question. Oh, these guys all died, and that sucks. That sucks. Atomic shards.
Must be the entrance to this den.
Alright, drop down. Drop down. Final performance.
From the illustrious Overflow Basin Studios, it's Concrete Beach Party! A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4! For sellouts and runaway cowards, we've seen your type before. You remove us from the premises, but it's us showing you the door. You make the world so hard to live in. Then act like we should crave a spot. But if we're not good enough for your world, we think your world can rock. Trapped in a circuit of hell. We still know our worth. Me and Colin don't sell. We're the last girls on earth. Big dudes who draw big paychecks. We're all real impressed. You say you're almost after Concrete Beach until there's no one left. You G-Men, you're such rock stars. We think it's super cool when you face us and then you act like we should be making you. Trapped in southern hell, we still know our worth. Me and Cole don't sell. We're the last girls on earth.
Great song. That was cool. Did we miss one? Last Girls on Earth by Concrete Beach Party, recorded in the Overflow Basin Studios. Laura Vogel on guitar, Shelly Guerrera Mackenzie on Vox. On Vox. Electronics percussion, courtesy the magical power of the automation. Loss of livelihood, also courtesy the magical power of automation. It's been real. That's cute. Did we miss one? Oh, here it is. Last Girls on Earth. No, that's not it. Dear Nobody, the auto cars are on their way. Mine will take me to my apartment, and Cody, hers will take her to her Vertiport. She brought her luggage with her to work today. Everything she owns packed into 2 little suitcases. She's wearing the fanciest outfit I've ever seen her in. It's for Mom, she said. She bought me this outfit. If you can believe it. Normally, like, who cares? But I don't know. She's already dealing with a lot. We walked through the dam today, listened to all these tapes, read all these messages, and maybe this one of those sign my yearbook will never lose such things, but I'm not scared of losing Laura anymore. We're family. We didn't inherit each other or settle on each other. We chose each other. No amount of distance, no number of jerks in bad suits or obscure robots are going to tear us apart. So listen. On the off chance that someone ever actually does stumble upon onto these things, here's the truth. There was this band called Concrete Beach Party, and for a second, it was the best band in the world. And you, whoever you are really, really lucky, because you're the only person who ever got to hear them. That's so sad. And Rod did, yes. That's so sad. What a great, great story. Let me look around before we talk to her. I'm really just upset if I missed something. Like, where...
You look happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude.
Blue Gleam! Trophy earned. Drain the flood. Nice. I haven't missed it? Okay. Stevie, what are you doing? What are you doing, Stevie? Good morning, Malusha. How are you, dude? I missed something green. Oh, no, I didn't. Good, 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 good. You haven't been there yet. Perfect. Oh, okay. All right. I don't like it when they do that. I'm gonna be honest. That bothers me. That bothers me when they do stuff like that. Gray watch. All right, so let's go here. I'm just gonna port there because why not? We're right there. We'll sell some stuff. Yep. I'm good. Did you know that he would do that? Who would do what? Oh, Pa? That was pretty cool. Yeah, he told me, he told Corey and I, like, maybe a few weeks ago that he was doing something for you. Alright, so let's sell these. Mark multiple. No, mark to sell. Mark to sell. Mark to sell. Mark to sell. Because you want to do something nice. You support a lot. Support us a lot. He wanted to do something nice for you. That's so wrong? Is that so wrong? Well, blue gleam. Yeah, we're getting a lot of blue gleam. Oh, yes, the travel packs. Whoops. I sell some modifications. What did Pod do, if you don't mind me asking? He got a cameo from a character, from a voice actor from Resident Evil, I believe. All right, let's continue on this road. Very nice. I like cameo. It's really cool. Paul likes doing them. Anything over here? He does like Malusha. He does. Malusha's good people. This is the main quest of the DLC? That's fine. I mean, the other one's a secret shard. I'm kind of like moving my way up to that point. So I'm okay with it for right now. Oh, this is kind of neat. Campfire discovered.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be around here somewhere. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about.
What's this way?
Wrong way.
Thanks. We'll see if this actually connects to that.
Looks like each marker points to another.
Oh, that's
Different
cool.
directions.
Just for the sake of completing. We need to paw on her is tough, soulless shell. A hatred towards me. I think a lot of that hatred's actually more towards Tomas.
Better go back after I grab this loot. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them.
And there's beasts.
Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way. Took a wrong turn.
Okay, there's more loot.
at least there's stuff.
I really need the wiring. That's kind of what I need at this point. Is Hades around here somewhere? I'm thinking like Kingdom Hearts Hades. Kind of giving me what's that place in Olympus? In Kingdom Hearts 2?
Another marker. Good.
Major month? Nice. Go straight through the tall neck as soon as I could for the first village in the DLC, just because I hate having a clouded map. Yeah, it's probably something I should have done. Probably something.
Not this way.
Machine parts wired fire once arranged in bells. Okay. That's what a chime is.
Not this way. Then where? Huh. I see. Up. Stalkers. Better be careful. Okay. Through here.
There's stalkers here? The lighting in this game is like insane.
This isn't the way out.
I know it's not the way out. Collective ancient charm. Cool. Oh, I have to go back the other way.
There we go. Hopefully out of this cave.
It told me to go this way, though. Was there further up? No, there couldn't have been. So I actually have to go through the cave. I actually have to fight off this. The stalker. Hey. And they're so much worse. What? Nope. Nope. There you go. They like don't care if they get caught on fire. You're dead. Somewhat clean. The game is built around fighting machines. Weird, I know, right? Well, it's like they had me like sneak above them, and then now all of a sudden we're fighting them. Hopefully it's just the two. Hopefully.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
Wow. That is super cool. Super cool. I want Moira today? What do you mean you want Moira today? Oh, hero request. Sorry, I just saw that. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I love playing Moira. I played some Overwatch yesterday for like the first time in months. Did you see my sweet... I'm like super proud of it. Malusha, did you see my sweet Widow pin? I'm gonna go take a quick bio break, you guys. Refill my coffee, blow my nose, you know, all that fun stuff. I'll be right back. BRB. Right. Right. Button. Work. There you go. There we go. Jeez, it's so bright in here. I'm like washed out. What am I looking at? Oh, that's super cool. That is really cool. Another, the faro machine is taking a bio break. Rip. Rip. Where's my controller? Here it is. Here it is. Alright, guys. Let's continue. Ooh. Let's continue on our path. Munich is what you looked at. Yeah. No, they did that in response to another football team not wanting to do it for theirs, right? Medicines, medicinals.
This is good work. Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross.
No, don't do it! Miles! I'm done. Yeah, too hungry, being bigoted and racist. Yeah, exactly. Really? Here's the thing. I really wish I paid more attention to football outside of American football.
Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross.
All right.
Around the bend we go.
Not sure why that light system is still
Now how do I cross this one?
a thing.
Down, then up?
I want to learn football, Miles. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know what, like, the U.S. team is, like, terrible. From what I remember, I don't know if we've gotten any better. Down, then up. So let's go ahead and interact. Push that over. Should be like a, yeah. Oh my god, the drop to the ledge thing. Give me a second, man. You need to, like, linger a bit more before you just go away. So I don't really have a team, you know?
There's the map.
I do work for a, pigment light oxide. What? Oh, so it's a set. Alright, cool. Set up rock painters. That's cool. So I can keep an eye out for those. So yeah, I work for a company located in the in England,
Pull the rope to
in the
move this
UK.
into position. Okay, I think we're just going up.
Alright, so then I think we then jump on this. Go this way. It's a cool mechanism. That was cool. Are still in euros. You have easier qualification because of your region, though you'll probably make it to the 2022 World Cup, I think. I'm not a sport guy. I mean, I'm a... yeah, see, and the thing is, I don't understand the leagues. I don't understand the leagues and how that works. So... I was in a football club when I was a teen. Nope, not your thing. Your brother was a big football fan, so sort of into football because of him. I'm very much I'm a sports guy, but I'm like it's the United States, like a U.S. sports guy, like and it's been mostly just segmented to American football in recent years. I used to play baseball. I played football in school. You know, I'm a smaller guy. I ran track and fields. Oh, shit. Well, we didn't die this time. So that's a plus. That's a plus. The only sports I watch are gymnastics, figure skating, and skiing. You watch sports as something to look at. There we go. Oh no! Hang on, Aloy. Oh no. Oh my god. Is it my bear? Do I actually get a bear?
Urban wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.
I watch a decent amount of American football. Other than that, I watch football and tennis mostly. Yeah, so I watch American football, not soccer, as it's referred to in the United States. I'm so happy there's a bear. Oh my god, it is so cool. I love bears. Bears and bison are like two of my favorite animals. Getting a design debate anymore? Because you said you wanted a bear design? Well, I'm happy now. We're getting hit by something. That's that. Let's go ahead and save. Got some stuff that's about to happen, I think. Let's go ahead and I want to control this control tower. The bear's gonna be out here. so cool. So it just gets rid of my shields. But it allows it to charge up. So just need to be careful. How does it know? I like that we're like trudging through some thick ass snow too. That's cool. Okay, I need you to turn your back.
I guess we're doing this, big boy.
Alright, hold on a second. Notebook. Frost Claw. Oh, so cool. So cool. Outer casing is protected synthetic muscle and operation systems. So it's got a freeze sack. Destroying this component triggers a freeze explosion. It's got a freeze unit. Weakness is all. Shock and tear to the power cell on the top, which is going to be tough to hit. Override locked. Epsilon overrides. Oh, he knows. He knows. Oh, he even stands up like a bear! Oh, shit. Show me your belly! Alright. I'm out of ammo. Now he's on fire. Which is great. Don't cares much. Oh, hit him. Whoa. He's kind of, he's not very graceful. He's not very graceful.
Scary new machine, done. Now back to finding Araya.
Whew.
Which means we've got to climb.
It's quite the journey. Have you scanned it? I did scan it. Bye, Malusha. Take care, dude. I love the animation when Aloy is walking through the snow. It is, yeah, she's kind of like slugging along. Bears are so scary. Beings that size weren't meant to be as quickly as they are and be that agile. They are pretty scary.
Very cold. I get it.
That's a really cool, Cool design, though. You can't loot these things, which is kind of a shame. Kind of a shame.
I should be able to get up there.
And here we go. Yeah, this is quite the journey. I like it, though. I like things like this because it's like, how the hell are we supposed to get back? And I like that feeling. It's like, it's kind of Lord of the Rings-esque. It's like, how the hell are we supposed to, like, now get out, you know, head home? That's cool. I wish you can get rid of the, No, just take the screenshot. Did I take it? I don't take many screenshots. But I wish you could say you could get rid of the UI, the HUD, while you were doing that.
This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about.
Although I know there is a,
I should take some blue gleam. Sparkles.
yeah,
Feel
there
like
is
it's worth a lot.
5 blue gleam. You can take more. What is that, actually? What kind of friggin'... What machine is that? That is crazy. We haven't seen one of those. That's not a Stormbird, is it? That's a Stormbird? It looks different.
Should have brought a cart. Naltuk said Aurea went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
Alright, come on.
An ancient door. Maybe Aurea's inside.
What's happening? Credit Dora, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. I hope you're well. All right, so... Ooh.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy. I should just go to bed.
Uh-oh. Someone sounds like they've got a crush. Data points. Alright. Sounds like someone has a crush. There's a video a couple years ago where a polar bear snuck through this tiny window to loot a storage space. I'll have to find that one.
Lots of strange equipment. What was this place?
What was this place? Oh, really?
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order.
It's Blevins.
Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Why does he kind of sound like Tyler Blevins? All right. So message text. Let me begin by spelling out disaster for you. A destructive event causing a level of disturbance unimaginable via the application of ordinary resources. What you have given us is distinctly ordinary. Dummies version. Give me what I need, or you'll be on an autocar to Layoff City quicker than you can say code red. The list, one more time. 3,000 MREs, no lasagna. 30 military-grade flashlights, no more junk store crap. 10 portable water pumps, not 5, not 8, 10. 50 tubes of fungicide. We're working underground, spores happen. 15 hydraulic jacks, 12 replacement drone propulsion units, 50 holographic microdrives in a disaster, see definition above. It's absolutely critical to track all ingresses and egresses of the facility. I take our safety seriously, even if you don't. 50 almond scented extra soft. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, basically. He sounded just like him. This game was 2015. I mean, he wasn't really a... Ninja wasn't really a thing. I mean, he was, but not really a thing, like, in terms of Twitch yet. Right?
Director of Security Blevins is writing us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Oh, man. Personal log. If Blevins reconfigures the pattern on the lambent, orbicular, see these stupid names, these words like no one ever uses. Door access. One more time, I'm going to vomit all over it. Sure, I don't want some gift shop employee rooting around in the fire break facility, but these measures aren't about security. They're about control. I wonder if Blevins gets in early to watch everybody try to solve the new pattern perched over his little camera array in his big boy office. What a bridge troll. You think that a fraction of his fancy drone budget could go toward buying him some classier body spray. God help me. God help me and Kenny if he ever finds out about us. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know why we're walking like that. The door, again. From Blevins, rather. Okay, I've been hearing that some of our staff members are having trouble with our state-of-the-art, ultra-secure, and absolutely necessary lambent orbicular door access. So here's the SLOW version again. The thingy in the middle is the source node. Turn it on. Yeah, I know, hard, right? And then you've got to turn the other nodes so that the data stream containing your credentials gets back into the source. Some nodes are used to buffer corrupt or suspect data, so avoid those. Shouldn't be too hard, though. Shouldn't be too tough, because you know they're red, like a stop sign. I'm guessing you were taught this in preschool, but with this crowd, who knows? Anyway, that's it. Get the data stream back to the source, and then the door opens. It's really not that tough. But if you need me to, I'll hold your hand while you give it a try. Actually, scratch that. Do it yourself. I'm not going to touch your hand. DLC. Oh, that's right. The DLC came in 2017. That's true. But like, how long had it been in development? I guess I don't know.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
Sure, we get all the data points. We got this one. Yep. There isn't a thing above it anymore. All right. So, honestly, I was not paying attention to his little rant.
Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights?
Oh. What are we supposed to do with these lights? I wonder. I wonder.
These things turn, changing the flow of light.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
All right. Let's see if the door's open.
That sounds scary. So I didn't know there was a locked door because I didn't go through that room first, so. Whoops. Excuse me. The game also came out in 2017? Alright. Let's open this door up. I guess we're going up. Guess we're going up. Game also came out in 2017. That's, yeah. I mean, when did Ninja like come into prominence? Was it 2017? When like we had like 2 million people watching him at the same time or something stupid like that?
Fresh air ahead.
Ninja isn't the voice actor, by the way. I'm just saying. No, I understand. No. It's more or less. It sounds like him. Like it kind of just sounds like him, and the way he talks, and he's kind of arrogant about it. So it's like, was the character inspired by Ninja?
Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
There are other doors and data points that I missed. Ninja's Drake stream was in 2018. Yeah, but so, I mean, he had to have been popular in order to get Drake on his... I'm gonna say Ninja was inspired by Horizon and changed his name to Blevins. Alright, so we missed some stuff. Really? I have to use this little ladder? For real? Alright, so I missed some stuff. That ain't good. So I just saw that. Where'd that go? Come on, keep going. Where is it? Wow, that's really hard to see.
How am I going to explain to Kenny that Firebreak is doomed without a guiding intelligence advanced enough not only to think, but to feel?
Oh, 0.6. What does it mean to quantify an intelligence? Anyway, you can't just assign a number on a continuum to a conscious mind and then expect it to obey whatever arbitrary limit that number represents. There's no way around it. Without the supervision of a mind beyond human capacities, Firebreak is going to fail, and 0.6 won't cut it. By pushing sentience, you inevitably generate a system that can experience emotion. Wild, sloppy, unimaginable emotion. You're capable of abstract thought, you're capable of fear, like vast silver. What's vast silver? I won't go through that again. I categorically refuse. Hopefully, I can get this all across to Kenny. I like him. I like his lopsided little smile. I especially like those circles he makes with his hands when he gets excited about an idea. If we hadn't been flung together like this, maybe he and I... Well, no point in wool gathering. I don't think I've ever... Wool gathering? I'm not sure if I've ever heard that before. I wonder, could an artificial brain experience a singular combination of desire and preemptive regret? So there's that. We already went in there. There's nothing in there. That doesn't open. I don't know which way we came in from, so luckily I'm finding some things, so that's nice. Thanksgiving.
Another email from my sister.
Oh.
I haven't got time to think, let alone reply. Oh, that photo of the girl she sent didn't do much for my conscience. Jenny looks pretty proud of her pilgrim costume. Crap. I've never missed Thanksgiving before. And chances for Christmas? Near zero. Can't even tell them that all the work I'm doing is to keep them safe.
Oops. Ever forget how things work? All right. Are there any others? Or did someone say 0? Boy, have I got an idea for you guys. I think we came in through here, right? Did I miss anything in here? I don't think I did. So I think that's it. I think that's it. Right? There's nothing else I'm missing? We went through there. You can drop down. All right. The hours in this game just fly by. I know, it's 8 o'clock. It's because there's a lot of exploration. Like Final Fantasy 14, time can kind of fly by, but mostly it's because you're stuck in dialogue a lot. You don't really feel like you...
There's frost between my teeth.
Sometimes you don't feel like you've done anything besides talk to NPCs. Shit. Whoa. But it's like, oh, I'm gonna go check this out, and then you get like, you know, distracted for like 30 minutes because you're working on other things. I did. I don't know if you could see it in my eyes. I was like, uh-oh. I'm gonna get made fun of again.
Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
Looks like someone was sleeping out. All right, from Ketty. Attention all staff. It's with pride that I announce the completion of the first level of the infrastructure on our primary facility. This compound will be the nerve center for our project and will require the team's continued best efforts to realize by the deadline. But even though there is much more to be done, you should be pleased with all you've accomplished so far. Please find attached detailed plan for mustering out of the auxiliary space, which will serve as a contingency site as we proceed with the main facility. 90% of our personnel must be relocated by 5 p.m. Wednesday. If your name does not appear on the assignment list, please email Marissa with me in CC. Your dedication, talent, and intelligence remain daily sources of inspiration. Project Director. Oh, interesting. I wonder what this place is. I'm starting to think it's the Odyssey, and it crashed. But it feels like more like a structural building. I don't know. I can't tell.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
At an assembly of our country's finest scientific minds recruited to address a grave threat to national safety, it would be fair to expect more mature conduct from the demonstrated yesterday in the canteen. Mr. Blevins plays a crucial role in the successful execution of Firebreak. Actually, I forgot what was supposed to be Firebreak. It's one of the... Never mind, it's one of the things, right? This is one of the locations, but what is what was Firebreak's responsible for? It would be fair to expect more mature conduct demonstrated yesterday's canteen. Mr. Blevins plays a crucial role in the successful execution of Firebreak, and it's due to the respect both of his title and his many contributions to the project. Any further interference in the menu boards will necessitate my direct personal involvement. Yes, I'm sorry. Don't repeat that. We'll figure it out. It's a big purpose of this. We'll be told, I'm sure. I'm sure. What's over here? Nothing. Nothing's over there. And then a bear comes out of nowhere.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me.
Looks like a brain.
What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak.
It's actually the mountain.
A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
Yeah, interesting. So that looks like a brainstem in the middle there. Collective consciousness, right? Why do some have yellow triangles in their chest though? And then everything going outside the mountain. So that's the mountain on the outside. That's kind of cool. Just saying, that's what it looks like to me. All right.
But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
All right, so let's do that in a second. Let's scan this stuff first before. Anita, as much as I hate the fact that Blevins installed lambent, that's going to be the worst thing I can ever pronounce. Lambent orbicular technology on the lower security door. I admit that. So this is the actual like security door stuff, right? That we see. I admit that for the auxiliary data center, it makes sense, especially given our goals for the center processing unit. I'm sure you're painfully familiar with the process by now, but just in case you need to forward instructions to your team, to access the system, activate the source node in the middle, then manipulate the other nodes never mind, that's the floor thing, never mind. Manipulate the other nodes to direct the data stream with your credentials back to the center. Make sure to avoid the red nodes. They're used to isolate any corrupt or suspect data. I'm sure someday you'll thank Blevins for making our work so very, very secure. We got another one over here.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
I had a personal log. I had an argument with Kenny this afternoon when a couple's first fight hinges on the turret. Wait, what? What about him and the other girl? An argument with Kenny this afternoon when a couple's first fight hinges on the Turing Act. You know you're dealing with some real sexy nerds. Or was it this girl? Am I getting... It's the same girl? I'm not sure why. I was thinking like it was a different name for some reason. I won the argument, I guess. I thought her name was Sarah. I won the argument, I guess, but I'm less concerned whether or not I can pull this off on the ethical implications of succeeding. I promise Kenny that the suite of coping mechanisms I've designed will help manage any emotional fallout from the software, but privately, I'm less confident. I'm a programmer, not a shrink. The minutiae of roboethics rather, do start to seem less relevant when a refusal to supply Firebreak with the necessary conditions for its success comes at the cost of millions of lives. It's worth putting one consciousness at risk to save so many others, isn't it? Ugh, trying to solve this with numbers makes me feel like a sociopath. It was always Anita? Yep, it was. You're right. I don't know why I was thinking the name Sarah.
Huh. A little figure.
Another animal figure. It's a bear!
Strange animal.
I wonder. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more complicating, which is great. Nope, that's not how we do it, Miles. That's not how we do it. Oh, can you go back? Uh-oh. I screwed something up. Alright, so we're gonna have to fix whatever this is. We'll have to fix whatever this is. I had it? Did I? Oh shit, well now I don't even know what I did wrong. I have to connect that one though. That's what I'm missing. There we go.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is forcing you. Aurea, please.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back.
Whoa. Whoa.
You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. It will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drift, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here.
Huh.
Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
What? I also have another option for Silence?
About Silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more I can say.
Okay.
You had a communion with the spirit.
Yes. Inside Thunder's drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Aurea, What do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light, that which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines, the essence of life, and in its purest form, harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world. And
I think I know what the...
it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul, cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand. But I want to.
That's all I need.
So I think Thunderdrum is actually a factory. I think Thunderdrum is actually a factory, and the daemon's some sort of program that overwrit. It's basically a cauldron. And it's what's creating the scarier versions of the machines.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time. She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again. Until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Werak of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed.
Yeah.
Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After. You and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Huh. There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait,
You're gonna challenge Aratak?
Me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed.
Is there a tall neck in the area?
Yes, near the frost figures. But it's been frozen in ice for generations. What does that have to do with anything?
It'll help. Trust me. Maybe even more than I thought.
If you say so. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Interesting.
What do you need, Aloy?
I need to get going.
There is much to be done.
Interesting. So we actually haven't finished the main story yet. It would be interesting if that spirit is somehow... I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Took the shaman's path. 6. We got a bunch of stuff now. What weapon did I get though? Treasure boxes. Ooh, Bannock Storm Slinger. Weapons. Is this in lieu of my staff? Or is this like in... This is just like a gun. Okay, so it's just a gun. All right, what can we hit with it? %, shock. Let's just do that. That's cool. Side quests. Can you go to the top, please? Thank you. I'm going to bed now, but hopefully you can find the campfire on your own. I should be able to do that. Right? Should being the key phrase.
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
Breeze through the trees. The problem is... was back, not forwards. We're gonna have to travel there. Then find our way around, you guys. That's it for me today. We made some progress, for sure. For sure, for sure. Get some sleep, nostalgia. Guys, thanks so much for being here. What are we at in terms of time? 72 hours, wow. was a quick save. I don't know if I was paying attention when I did it. Guys, thank you so much for being here. More like afternoon, just need a nap. Ugh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Seriously, you guys are amazing. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Prana, thank you so much for the follow. And then off stream, we also got Mossy with the YouTube sub. So thank you guys so much for being here the last 2 days. I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys give me. Thanks for Malusha being our patron. Thank you for all the subscribers, all the lurkers, all that stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Before we get going though, is there anybody streaming that right now that I could throw maybe a quick host over to? Let me see. Oh, Demi. Demi's playing World of Warcraft. We'll throw up a little she's popping off today. We'll throw up a raid for her. You guys have a fantastic day. I always make sure I spell her name right. You guys have a fantastic day. Go forth, make it a good one, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We do have a premiere today, though, for Final Fantasy VII Remake at 2 p.m. EDT, so guys, be sure to check that out. But guys, have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.